I bought fragrances from Amazon and Temu to determine which one is better. Starting with the cheapest fragrance from Temu. This fragrance is only $8 and it might even have dangerous chemicals in it. You gotta be stupid to try this. Damn, it's burning. Burn my nose. Yeah, that's not good. So that one was horrible, but we still got all these other fragrances to try, including Amazon's most expensive fragrance. This fragrance was $290 and it comes from Born to Stand Out, so it should at the very least make me stand out. And with a name like Indecent Cherry, it should make people get a little frisky. Everything about this bottle is made for me. It even has a B on the top. I was actually expecting a lot better. When I think of cherry fragrances that really work, I think of Lost Cherry, Fructus Virgins, but this one reminds me of Big Sexy Hairspray. Don't ask me how I know that. For $290, I'm going with Latafa and getting the entire collection. So both fragrances were trash, but the winner goes to Amazon. So next, we got another one from Temu, and this one's called Chip, and hopefully it doesn't smell like the ocean floor. The last time I sprayed a fragrance like this from Temu, I almost died. This one is surprisingly good. It has a wood feel, almost like a sea moss, and I changed my mind. This is not good anymore. But it's better than the first one, so we're not making anyone walk the plank today. Next up from Amazon, we got Michael Jordan's signature scent. Is this a championship fragrance or just another choke? Michael Jordan's been trying to sell his house for years, which it finally sold, and I'm not sure if he threw in an extra bottle or two of this to get it done. Today, this fragrance is super cheap, but when it launched, it had like a $20 million campaign behind it, and that was insane back then, but no one talks about this today. Not bad. So this one isn't bad, but it also isn't great. I own a lot of Michael Jordan products, shoes that I don't wear, and this will be added to the do not wear bin. So far, these fragrances have been extremely close, but Amazon is just slightly ahead, but we'll see if Temu can bring it home with this next one. This is Bolera's Black Gold perfume for women, and when I saw the bottle, it reminded me of this budget take on Lady Gaga's fragrance. It's like apple shaped and everything. Correction, I thought this fragrance looked semi-familiar until I saw it in hand. Lady Gaga's has much better curves. Now this fragrance did come with pretty clear instructions to throw it in the trash, so let's just hope I don't have to. Now this doesn't smell anything like the Lady Gaga version, and I would say this is the Temu version, but it actually came from Temu, so we're just gonna throw it in the trash. Now this next fragrance could quite possibly be the worst rated fragrance from Amazon, and this one's Bod. When it comes to presentation, Axe kills them every time. I feel like I'm spraying a bug spray, like a Windex. This fragrance is like assault and battery on your bod, and it also and it also smells like Windex, but hopefully it makes me a little cleaner. If you thought that was crazy, it's only gonna get crazier. And next up from Temu, we got Nitro Red. Now I typically see this fragrance all over TikTok, so hopefully from Temu, we got a real version. Temu, stop scamming. It feels like it could be legit. Okay, so red is my favorite color, so therefore it gets 10 points for presentation. Okay. This is nice. This is pretty good. I can see why I got like 1 million views on TikTok. So far, the way T-Pain felt about that stripper is how I feel about this. Next up from Amazon, we got another oldie but goodie, and this one is a $10 cologne, and it's also shaped like a Cuban cigar. What's up, my guy? How you doing? Don't put this in your mouth, fellas. It won't look how you think it will. If I'm being honest for a moment, growing up, I thought I was really too good for this scent. And now that I'm an adult, I know I'm too good for this scent. But all jokes aside, it's decent. So that Nitro Red really changed the game, and it put Temu in the lead. This next fragrance from Temu claims to make you irresistible. We'll see if it really holds up. It says it's top shelf.
What?
Nothing from Temu is top shelf, unless you buy a cabinet that has a top shelf. Somebody tell Drake I got another lawsuit for him and 21 Savage because it says her loss And it's also supposed to be trademarked, so maybe Drake needs a lawsuit on him. Now the box says, baby, please don't go, but I thought pheromones was supposed to keep women around. It looks like the only thing that's being lost in this round is my money. This is trash. Despicable. This next Amazon fragrance is pretty promising. From Afnan, we have Supremacy Collector's Edition because it's collectible. This box feels better than anything we've had so far, and it's not one of the most expensive ones. So the presentation on this fragrance is super nice. From the box to the actual bottle, this one is a winner in that alone. Oh yeah, you don't have to wait on that. This fragrance smells really good. It is next level. See, that's why these designer brands and niche brands need to step it up, because this clone fragrance is winning versus everything we smelled. It's fruity, it's a bit woody, and a really nice all-around scent. Now, it says it has a 36-month shelf life, but I think with proper storage, you can get 5 years out of it. Hopefully you don't keep yours for 5 years like me. Next up, we got the worst rated fragrance on Temu, and someone said it smells like dessert that went bad. The name of this scent is Cherry Jam, and I don't know why. Every time I look at it, it just reminds me of toe jam or earthworm gem. Well, I don't know, one of the two. Bottle looks pretty nice, but the fragrance is supposed to be horrible. And judging the book by her cover, this box looks rough, and the fragrance probably is too. Oh, that's terrible. I don't care if they gave it to you in navigation. Stay away from this one. Do not turn right. The instructions are wrong. If I'm being honest, this one actually kind of smells like toe jam. Like what I would imagine it to smell like. Next fragrance from Amazon might be a little bit more promising because this is supposed to be a certified panty dropper. Anytime you pull up in a Benz, you know, you know how it go. So last year I was in the market for a new car, and I really wanted this Bentley, and I didn't end up getting the Bentley, but I did go and check out a few different cars. I looked and checked out a S680, which was magnificent, and this fragrance really feels like what that car felt like. Anytime you're in the market for something super expensive, let cooler heads prevail. Think about it. You don't actually need it. In addition to their cars, Mercedes has been known to do really good things with their fragrances, but I have a confession. Despite the tons of fragrances I have, I've never purchased a Mercedes fragrance until now. And it's been a good decision. Honestly, it's a really good scent. I don't think they would do anything wrong, and I'm happy to have it in the collection for now. So Mercedes helped Amazon regain the lead. This next fragrance is vanilla and sweet lavender, but is Latafa from Temu legit? The name of this fragrance is Angham, and I wonder which has more harmony, the notes on the bottle or the notes in the bottle. It's a great distribution. Oh, that's creamy. A little bit of citrus, but it's not super strong. It's like laid back, close encounter type of scent. But not bad. This fragrance is soft and heavenly, something like a goddess would wear. I don't know how real it is, but it does smell pretty good. If the last fragrance was clouds of vanilla, this next fragrance smells like the rodeo, sweat, and American grit. The name of this fragrance is Black and Blue, and it's from the Pro Bull Riding Association, and that name alone, Black and Blue, makes me feel like I'm about to get beat up. Now, since this is the official fragrance of the Pro Bull Riding Association, I would imagine it to be strong, in your face, and last amongst some cow manure. Hopefully it doesn't smell like that. Oh, that's strong, but it's also kind of good. So someone in the comments told me I needed to pick this one up, and it smells good, but it also feels like it has this undertone of gasoline. And sometimes that's pretty good. Now I can tell you that this one's gonna last more than 8 seconds, and it's strong right out of the gate, but I don't feel like my nose has been assaulted, but it does smell like any cheap generic scent, but it isn't particularly bad or particularly awesome for that matter. Of course, the Pro Bull Riding one was more masculine, so Amazon gets another win. Now with this next fragrance, we got a Dubai scent on Temu dollars, but Let's see if it delivers. It has a spinner in the middle, and it reminds me of 50 Cent's G-Unit chain. You can catch me in the club, bottle full of bub, mama. These Middle Eastern fragrance companies always tend to be super creative with their packaging. Like I said, you got the G-Unit spinner and you got a Viking head, so this one should be pretty masculine. Listen to that click. It just sounds like it's beastly. Oh, this is good. I've seen this fragrance a lot on TikTok as well. And let me tell you, so far, out of all the fragrances we smelled, this one is the best. This one's really nice. It just smells masculine and earthy. And it also smells like a modern approach of something my grandpa would have worn. And it also smells like something I would wear before I trash a village. Bahara Viking Dubai, you got a winner. But Amazon said, not so fast. If we're talking about weird fragrances, then this one takes the cake. From Demeter, we have Dirt. Yep, you heard me correct. D-I-R-T. It's literally supposed to smell like soil, so let's roll in it. Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. What? Now, I've seen this fragrance brand around for years and I never tried anything from them, and the names have always been intriguing. With names like Funeral Home, Kitten Fur, and Dirt, it's clear this fragrance brand has no boundaries. They also have one called The Witching Hour, but I'm not sure who can actually confirm what a witching hour smells like. All right, so I've let this fragrance sit for a bit, and although it's supposed to smell like dirt, which it does, I kind of like it. It reminds me of my football days. It smells like you just put your helmet on, you're running onto the field, you got a little bit of water in your mouth, and boom, somebody cracks you, and you fall flat on your face. That's what it reminds me of, and I like it. Up next, we got another questionable fragrance from a legit brand that came in from Temu. This is Mandarin Sky, and this one's from Armaf, and I love Armaf, but the bottle and the presentation look a little childish. With a name like Mandarin Sky, I'm expecting something that's fresh, ozonic, and has some citrus, but we'll see. The bottle here looks like a Happy Meal toy, so I really can't take it seriously. Now, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. Armaf, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say that this one's fake, but that ain't it. Amazon said, we'll see your Armaf and raise you one, and this one is Latafa's Kamra Dakan, and this is a 2025 release and one of their most popular fragrances on the market today with the Kamra series, so I'm expecting something savage. Just as you would expect, the presentation looks like any Kamra, but it also has this red ombre that just makes it that much more interesting. It's supposed to be Kamra with the red spicy twist, and they brought it through to the presentation seamlessly. Oh yes, this is nice. Think of Kamra, add a spicy twist, add that sweetness to it, and you got something that's next level. This has the potential to be a monster scent, but when I say monster, I mean that in a good way. I really like this scent, but that's what you would expect from the Kamra line, so that's like a cheat code. Amazon, you're taking the win. Now this next one is Temu's top pick, and it's also my favorite fragrance, so if this one fails, we riot. All right, so I can tell you from the presentation immediately that this one is fake, and Temu, I got scammed. I am a 1 million lucky connoisseur and one of the first people to review that scent, and I can tell you that this thing is fake. So we're gonna see what it smells like, and this time I might not be as lucky because I might die. This package is coming apart. They just put they put something fake on it. Oh, it sprays. Pray for me. Oh, this smells nothing like lucky. This is, I'm so disappointed. Y'all could at least try to make it smell close. This smells like anything else out there. Sometimes when they make these fake fragrances, they make them with cat pee, and hopefully it's not this, because it is yellow, and all right, I'm done with it. Listen, if you're gonna do a 1 million lucky fake fragrance, don't let me buy it. And next, from our Hermine, we have Amber Oud Aqua, and the presentation on this just looks amazing. It looks like a summertime fragrance waiting to happen. Now, when we think amber in oud. We typically don't think summer, but the presentation on this one is telling me it might be just that. Now this is nice. Now I've had a ton of Al Hermine fragrances, and let me tell you, they really miss. And this one is no different. They also put a lot of quality into their presentations, although they are a clone brand. This fragrance is really good. If I'm wearing this one out on the beach down Collins in Miami, that's one of the ones I would go with. It's a really solid scent, and with Al Hermine, we know that their fragrances last. So, Temu, that's ya. Al Hermine Amber Oud is the winner. So it started out rough, but Amazon really came with the heat and they took the cake. So if you want to see more videos like this, click here to see what happened when I picked up viral fragrances from TikTok.